Hey everyone, welcome to CryptoReality. Please be advised that I'm not your financial advisor, and everything I'm gonna say here is based on the chart. So now let's dive in. But first, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for me, guys. Okay, so right now I'm looking at XRP US dollar for our time frame. Look at this. Some bullish pennant here. Okay, if it's going to go to the upside, then the measured move would be around the 2.4 area, right there, 2.39 area as it measured move to this triangle right here. Okay, so if that's gonna happen, what can you see here? Inverted in shoulders, right? Yeah, right, that's gonna be your inverted in shoulders right there. If this one plays out to the upside, but if this one will go to the downside, then of course I am definitely wrong. So right now, let's wait on how the market reacts. And also, if we're gonna still, for example, we go down here and we gonna hold this line here, maybe there are still chances of triple bottom here, right? That's gonna be your triple bottom here. Then maybe we can see some breakout to the upside, but there's a little problem in here, because looking back in the past, look what did you see here. Okay, this one is a kinda looks like inverted shoulder also, but instead of going up, it continues to go down. And look how long it is for your bear market. So be careful, be careful. I want you to look at these trend lines here, these resistant bonds that keeps on rejecting the prices right there. So now we're going to watch that levels in here, right? So I'm gonna make something in here like this to this one, I guess. Maybe there you go. Let's gonna see if we can break that now, right? If you manage to break that, okay, for example, we do this, we are going to need some confirmation candles so we can assure ourselves that we're going higher, because maybe this one is gonna be a fake out and we're going to go down for the bear market. And if that's gonna happen, then we're gonna see some head and shoulder pattern in a longer time frame right here, right? So let's see how it plays out. I'm not just telling you that it will go down or up, I am telling you the possibilities so you can be prepared for the possible scenarios. So going on right now in your daily time frame, look at this stochastic RSI. Maybe some gonna cross, so maybe we are right that we're going to go up here, right? So I hope we're going to go higher and see higher prices for XRP. Now let's take a look about US dollar dominance in here. I don't know if this one is, I don't know if this is a cap and handle right here, cap and handle, and of course it's going to go down right there. Okay, or it can be some, this one is I don't know what you call this one, double top I guess, or maybe this one a head and shoulders pattern, I don't know. But all I want to say here is I was just thinking that this one is going to go down and it's time to cool off, right? This is gonna be your neckline here. Okay, and I guess we're getting rejected here over and over again, and I hope it will go down. So let's see the measured move for this one. Alright, this is gonna be your measured move. Okay, This is your neckline in here. There. Boom. Maybe I'm gonna adjust this to this one because that's the measured move. Right there. Alright. Maybe here. Yep. 5.26 aligned with this. Right here and right here. Okay, also right here. So maybe this one is a good support level when it dumps, right? In the shorter time frame, I was just seeing some bear flag here also. Look at your 4-hour time frame here. Some bear flag. I don't know if you see that, but I guess that's the bear flag here. So, if this one plays out, unless it goes up, right? Or maybe it can go up before another dump. It can play like that, right? But if I'm right, then we're gonna see this one playing out right here. Okay, around this 2.4 to 2.5 area. Okay, so you're gonna see those things right here, 2.41 to 2.51 for XRP. Looking at your Bitcoin right here, I've got nothing much to say for Bitcoin. Still, my analysis is still the same. We're gonna reach this 100,000 to 104,000 US dollar for Bitcoin. Then let's gonna talk about that again. Okay, looking now at your SUI token right here. Right, we're still holding on its neckline, and I saw some bull flag here. Okay, you see this one? I'm seeing some bull flag here. This is your pole. This is your flag, and then we're gonna go up, right? So the measured move for that is that like around this 2.34 area, which will align to this previous support, and now we're going to have this as your resistance level right there. So let's see if this is going to play out. Alright, 2.34 for your SUI, and of course my max level for SUI is around 3.27 because it will all align to this yellow band right here. Okay, this is gonna be your resistance. So if we're gonna pop here, this will serve as another resistance. Alright, so let's see if it's gonna play out like that, because we also have this resistance right here. See there, resistance. We're going to be act as a resistance here, this one, and this one, also this one right there. You see that? So in my conclusion in this 2.3457 is going to be the breakout point. Either we break this or we going to be rejected in here. Alright, maybe we can create some double bottom in here. Okay, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of observation in the charts for us to know what's gonna next move, and I'm gonna get you updated for that. I want you to look this XDC chart right here, one of my favorite tokens, Sinfin Network. Alright, look at this chart right here. It's kind of beautiful, a bullish pennant right there. See this one, maybe it tends to go to the upside, right? But this one is a short term. So if this one breaks to the upside, I'm expecting some 0.13 US dollar for XDC. Look at this chart right here. You also have this pennant and it tends to go to the upside, right? So using your fibs from this top to this low, we eventually reach this 1.618 level, or even this 2 level in your Fibonacci extension. So if that happens again using Fibonacci extension, right, into this low right here, maybe we're gonna expect some 0.26 US dollar for XDC. Okay, that's just the fibs, right? And I'm saying here, looking at this chart in your weekly time frame. All right. Okay, maybe if this plays out, we can see some, I don't know, cap can handle pattern right there, and of course it tends to go to the upside. The question is when, and I don't know. I'm gonna get you updated when I know, because I am waiting for those breakout candles, confirmation candles. But if we're right, if I am right, let's measure this. You see how silver did its cap and handle pattern. Very nice. So what if XDC will do the same, right? We can expect some 0.2628 near to your Fibonacci extension levels, right? So maybe it will all align to those levels right there. All right. There you go. 0.27 US dollar for XDC. I'm not saying it will happen, but there's a possible chance for that. Okay. Another token that I'm looking at, look at your Will-Fi token. Okay, let's see this. Okay, wait. Okay, let's see this one. Will-Fi USDT. I'm gonna remove all of this first. Okay. Look what we're doing in here. So ascending channel here. Some ascending channel here for your Will-Fi token. And I don't know if this one is gonna going to break, but I also see some bull flag here. Can I see some bull flag here? Yep, look at those patterns right here. Alright, maybe we can see something like this. Watch this. Will-Fi token, governance token, I don't know, somewhere like that. Okay, let's go on AVAX. Yep, AVAX still holding on to this line. Still the prediction, still the same. Alright. So if you learned something here, please be advised that I'm not your financial advisor. Not trying to tell you to buy or sell anything in here. Just educational purposes only. Please give me a like, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell. Okay, don't just listen to me. Plan your trades. Do your own research. Always. Don't put all the money that you can't afford to lose. Alright. God bless and bye.